Welcome back to the Turnbuckle, episode 2. It's Dan. Dan's here.
Yeah.
Where's Mike? Sorry, I had to get that shot in. Welcome back to the Turnbuckle, episode number 2. We've been trying to do this. We're here now, so
That's what matters.
thank you. That's what matters. We're here now and forever. So we wanted to do a recap of the past couple weeks. I've taken some notes, more from October 19th, as Dan is looking at all of my notes. I didn't have time to watch it. I've skimmed and I've looked at some things. Some things I wasn't. So we got the raw highlights here. So I guess starting first, the Bray Wyatt entrance was way too long.
Yeah.
Why is Alexa Bliss there?
Because
Why is she just standing there? No look, no nothing.
Right.
She was with Braun. What?
yeah.
I say Braun, and it's like, oh.
He's a good guy.
Are they with Retribution? No. AKA what I've dubbed the NW No?
No, I mean, they have their own feud going on. That's been going on forever, of course, between Braun Strowman and
Sure.
The Fiend.
Sure. Hopping brands, I would assume?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody went over to Raw now.
Okay. So we have the first tag team matchup, the Hurt Locker?
Yes.
The Hurt Business,
Their business.
versus Retribution. Didn't they come in with like chainsaws and stuff, and it was like really interesting? But then the next week they just crap. Okay,
Yeah.
That's WWE.
Consistency.
Mustafa Ali,
I like it.
yeah, who is now just called Ali.
Yes.
What is it? Didn't they just drop Matt Riddle's?
Yes. It's not just Riddle. So in a few weeks, we're going to come out as the Riddler. Which you should have done last night.
I like you, Dan. That's good stuff. That's quality that you're only going to get on this channel. Ali was the Smackdown hacker all along, because it was never explained. I remember vaguely something about a Smackdown hacker.
Right.
The Hurt Business really reminds me of the Four Horsemen Evolution-esque. I mean, they got the suits. I mean, they're looking good.
Yeah.
And they've got, I mean...
Retribution does not.
This whole match I have here was interrupted by, speaking of Matt Riddle, I watched this on YouTube TV. So, and I asked Dan, I was like, is this thing really 3 hours long, or is it just the 2 hours that what I saw? I didn't have commercials, so.
Right. Commercials make things long.
In the middle of this match, it hard cut to a promo of Matt Riddle coming to Raw. Broski without wearing shoes. That's an accomplishment now?
Apparently.
He's been all over. He said he's been all over the world, and he did it without his shoes. Well, I've had several jobs, and I did it without prescription sunglasses. Hire me, Vince. Either in the ring, which I ain't gonna do much, or as a writer. These two right here.
Better than what they have.
Well, they fired Bischoff and Heyman.
Yeah.
Listen to 83 Weeks with Eric Bischoff and Tom Raycomson. That's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
But still come here. Commercial to gloss over that we have a match. T-Bar. I guess Cedric Alexander is a new member of the Hurt Business, and he's being tried out.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Hell in a Cell is this Sunday, apparently, or that past Sunday, or whatever. Big angry guy, a bunch of big angry guys, and itty bitty little Ali.
Right.
Okay.
He's the leader.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. Just like Jimmy and the Undertaker.
Yeah, Cedric Alexander and Ali, I remember them, they were on the Cruiserweight Classic, right?
Right.
Okay. It's like, wait, is that friggin' MVP? And I was like, holy crap, is that friggin' Shelton Benjamin?
Yep.
I'll be dang. Okay. And then The Fiend came back out, so I guess you'll hit play now.
Okay.
The Hurt Lock, okay.
Yes.
I've already forgotten.
That's his big thing. Oh, I couldn't help it. Yeah.
He's pissed.
Yep.
Pause. Wait. Yeah, pause. Yeah, oh, God. So apparently The Fiend came back out, and then it went to another commercial.
And the Fiend
Then,
destroyed.
yeah, there was no follow-up to that, and then The Fiend ended up...
Yeah, he just beat Retribution up for no reason.
Let's move on. The Master Lock wins against Retribution. Fiend is here.
The Hurt Lock.
The Hurt Lock. The Mandible Claw, yeah, that... Oh, yeah. They got Goku versus Broly later in the show. See what I wrote there?
Yeah.
Is that accurate? Is that accurate?
Yeah, accurate.
The dude's finishing move, well, I guess this is still a relative term,
Yeah.
is the Spirit Bomb. We just finished watching a whole bunch of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh in our minds. Thunderdome.
Yes.
This is my first sitting down of watching the Thunderdome. There's several little asterisks through here. It's all piped in audio, like boos and cheers.
Well, because it can't be real because all those
I know.
suck.
I know.
All computer mics suck.
It just screams back to when Roman was getting mega pushed. Don't ask which time because I lost count.
Which?
And they were lowering the boos and trying to pipe in the cheers.
Right.
So I've told you I was going to say this, and I was going to save it for later, but there's no time like the present.
Let me say it again.
I'd like to speak to one Vincent Kennedy McMahon, and he's not going to see this. Somebody he works for might see
Who
this.
knows?
So
WE enough might pop it up.
yeah, he might get the message. Or Paul, since he's the internet guy now. Triple H. Which you already knew that.
Yes.
That's an Alberto Del Rio. Sorry, tangent. So Vince, I would just like to say, on behalf of cynical fans like myself, somewhat Dan would agree with this, and I know a bunch of people on my friends list, one in particular that I grew up with, would echo this
Very loud.
vehemently. Wrestling doesn't work without fans, you moron!
It's a whole experience.
Jeff Hardy apparently was supposed to get his No More Words theme song back.
Yeah.
They're waiting for a crowd so they can debut it with a live crowd reaction. They took the belt off of Drew McIntyre. Spoilers. I think spoilers are supposed to come before I say stuff.
Probably.
They gave it to Randy Orton because they think that next year they're going to have fans in attendance, and they want Drew McIntyre to have a proper win with fans there.
Really, he got
Like your 2-day show didn't suck this past year from WrestleMania. Pirate shit. I didn't watch it. I saw highlights. I didn't like what I saw.
Didn't miss much.
There's no atmosphere.
Right.
Didn't before Thunderdome? Didn't they have like plexiglass up and like people standing 6 feet apart,
Well,
beating on the plexiglass?
NXT people, yeah.
This is what I'm talking about.
And it was fake. It was fake, like the piping in the noise.
Hell in a Cell presented by Skittles. Taste that rainbow, ladies and gentlemen. Love some Mandy Rose. I don't know why she's not getting a bigger push. Dana Brooke is there for some reason. Lacey Evans, who is, I've called her she's Peggy Carter to me.
Yeah?
So I expect Kat to show up at some time.
That'd be cool. Or some sort of knockoff.
Fatal 4-way, non-title, nothing match, right?
Right.
Okay. Just want to make sure my notes were correct. Oh, is this Samoan drop to win? Yeah.
Crushing the competition. And they're all mad.
Pause! Pause!
Yes, I love him.
Tucker sounds a lot like Edge.
Yeah?
Because I was sitting there, because I had my pen, and I was like, why does this sound so familiar? I was like, oh, he sounds like Edge. I was like, where's Edge? He's out on injury, right?
Yep. Well, yeah.
Miz and Morrison, they just speak to me. I don't know why we rewound time to 2006 or whenever. When did they first form a tag team?
I was 14.
14. That was shortly right when I stopped watching the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 when you stopped.
No. No, that was early 2000s when they formed a tag team.
Okay.
Because I came back in 2011. Miz and Morrison, the dude, what's the dude's actual name? Otis?
Yes.
The part where they're like, he ate Lucha House Party. Oh, mwah. Oh, fantastic. I loved it. And that's when the second thing, God, Miz is something special.
Right.
And then I had a thought, as I randomly do, because Dan will attest, and please agree or disagree if you agree or disagree, that I will just be sitting there normal or talking normal, and then I'll interrupt myself and go, and I will spout out some nonsense that's hysterical. Would you agree or would you not agree?
I agree.
This is one of those instances when I was alone at my house watching this god-awful show. They called him Tucky, right?
Yes.
Tucker, they called him Tucky. Tucky and Jigglypuff versus Miz and Morrison. Miz and Morrison. Oh, no, I did it. El Gran Gordo.
Gran Gordo, yeah.
Oh, yeah, 2007 is when Miz and Morrison.
Right, okay. You're right.
Yeah, and Miz has the Naruto thing. What's he doing? The Miz Jutsu? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tucky. It's like, oh, idea. Have a superstar named Shucky. Oh, hang on. Put him with Tucky. Have two valets named Pat and Pat, P-A-T and P-A-T-T. And have Booker T manage them. So you can have Shucky, Tucky, Pat, Pat. And if you get that reference, you get a gold star. Shucky, Ducky, Quack, Quack. Mm-hmm. Yes. Where's Scotty Too Hottie when you need him?
Right?
He looks like, pause.
Yeah.
Tell me he doesn't look like Golga from the Oddities from back in '98. Pause. Asuka versus Lana. This is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Yes.
Why? How did Lana deserve this?
She doesn't. Just wasting airtime and having a challenge for the belt. Not pulling a Brock Lesnar.
Here comes the pig. All right, so this is the season premiere of Raw, which is a load of horse crap.
Yes.
There's no off season.
Nope.
You can't have seasons if there's no off season. Anyway, Miss Miro, excuse me, I'm this Dragon Ball, little Dragon Ball. If you know who Moro is, comment down below. Challenging for the championship. I was missing the Asuka's gonna kill you chant. They piped in boos, and the piped in boos are killing me.
Yes.
So Charlotte soundly beat Asuka, and now Asuka's the best for some reason because she got handed the title from Becky Lynch. Am I wrong anywhere in that?
Becky.
That's a special thing. I can't play that. I can't add a clip. Well, I guess I could do a GIF of it.
Yeah.
So we'll insert the GIF here-ish. There's when it was after Money in the Bank. Last year?
No,
this year?
This year.
Okay. Oh yeah, because they did the whole. I didn't watch it.
The ladder match.
The ladder Money in the Bank ladder match for a shot at the women's championship, whichever belt you wanted on what show. Is that still correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Asuka, Becky Lynch came out with no belt, and she asked Asuka to come to the ring, and she's like, it wasn't for a contract to be in a match. It was for the actual belt. She opened it up. I'm pregnant, blah, blah, blah. You be the warrior. I'm going to be the mother. Something to
like
that effect?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Asuka awkwardly goes, a mother? And then she just takes the belt and Becky. You'll see that here. And we love that clip. It's our go-to clip. I haven't pulled it out in a while because it needs to be, that's top shelf. That is top shelf. So Lana knows the basics, a la leapfrog, clothesline, etc. I did have that Lana had a decent showing. I don't know why we need official intros for this match. I guess it's a championship match.
Right.
But
it's not a final match or anything, so it's whatever.
Oh yeah, that's where I got confused because this match led into the Nia Jax Lacey Evans crap.
This is
Match. Faux pas. AJ with some dude.
Some dude, just some big guy.
He's a tall drink of water. AJ Styles looks like this dude's action figure. I was getting a real Diesel Michaels vibe from this.
Yeah.
I would really want AJ to have him interfere with everything, to just anything that his opponent goes to do. Dude Man steps in. Like, didn't they in the middle of the ring?
Yeah, he's trying to do one of his moves on the outside of the ring.
And then the referee was like, "You need to get out of here." And
Yeah,
AJ's like,
right.
well, "Move him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move him." I like that. See, it's not all bad. Most of it is, but it's not.
But the guy does interfere just standing. He doesn't actually do anything. He just blocks the move.
Yeah, and Matt Riddle looks like an idiot, and now he looks like an idiot here, and now they're changing his name to Riddle because they want him to be a more serious competitor, because Vince McMahon liked that showing he had a couple weeks ago with Sheamus.
Right. But he's not wearing shoes.
So you like this?
This part now.
I've seen a few Firefly. I've seen the first.
Yeah, it's very creepy and weird.
I wonder where they got the idea for these Firefly funhouses from.
Where would they possibly get that, Brad?
I don't know, Dan. It's like I introduced you guys to something earlier today that is strikingly similar to it.
Yeah.
Yowie wowie! Oh, it's Goku versus Broly. Strowman beat Lee. ... Jesus. Low blow and big boot. Why is he wearing... Looks like he's in the army.
Right?
Is he going to sail the seven seas?
Look at Papa.
That's how you kill talent. That's how you kill talent.
Yeah.
And he looks like he kicked out. He's holding his balls.
But he still hurt.
Maybe he's the new member of the Hurt Business. Oh. Ba-dum-ba-dodge. Because his business is hurt. Remember when I said this is how you kill talent?
Right?
I was wrong. This is how you do it. I did write that Ali had a Punk-esque promo at some point in the night. It was after the recap of this.
Okay.
That's how you squash potential. Thanks, Vince.
Yep.
And he filled it with a kiss. What's number one? I think I have one sentence for this whole thing.
Right? And he broke the chair.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide this Sunday. Opening night with Raw. We're looking inside. That belongs to me.
See, when they cut like that, and it's a live audience, they usually do what's called a go home match or whatever.
Right.
There's no point to that.
Yeah.
So my one sentence to describe that whole, well, actually, two things came out of that. One is my sentence, which Orton and Hell in a Cell go home segment. When did Hell in a Cell become red? That's all I got.
Right? I mean, it's trying to be flames of hell.
And you wanna get me a chip with those long arms you're reaching for back up there? Pause. So this is Lars Sullivan, correct?
Right.
The Freak, as he's soon to be known as, from what I read.
Yes. He's going to be unstoppable and destroys anything in his path. Which I'm sure is going to come back to haunt him.
Speaking of coming back to haunt him, I hear he doesn't have a lot of fans backstage.
Nope.
So, I don't remember the whole thing. He was in NXT,
Yeah.
and he got called up, and he no-showed,
Oh.
if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay.
He no-showed and then blamed it on a mental illness. And he's been gone. When did they call him up? Earlier this year? Last year? He's been gone a while.
Yeah.
And he was set to come back, and then he did another mental health thing. So now he's here.
Right.
I don't expect much. They might push him a little bit,
Right.
but it's going to be against no name. Well, before I say no name, push play so I don't so I don't bury this guy.
Oh, here, that impact.
No, I'm just going to beat up everybody.
Someone get the ground screw.
Like
I thought that was John Cena at this moment. It's Chad Gable, Shorty G.
Right. Look, I can get him against a Braun Strowman match. He's got hurt actual talent. Now this is a joke. So, what's going on here is The Miz doesn't think that Otis deserves Money in the Bank. So, they have a courtroom for some reason, and JBL is the judge. And
They should have got the Undertaker.
yeah, that would be more
Yeah.
fitting, but they can't afford that.
Sure.
And also, Farouk is the bailiff.
Is he wearing an APA shirt?
No.
Damn. So yeah, I'm glad you got that. So I had never heard of Otis until he won the Money in the Bank. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I came to you and I was like, who is this and why does he have the briefcase? So they're trying to get it off of him. We'll get to that later. So is there anything else?
No, that's it.
Why is Asuka there?
Asuka's there because at one time they had she came out and hit somebody last week before this, and while they were all heavy machinery was together still.
Spoilers.
Well, it was after the fact. 'Cause
I love their faces right here.
they're very serious.
Miz is just like, what the hell are you talking about? And John's like, JBL, please, I have to fart. Please.
Every single word, player.
Pause. Yeah, pause. I don't know exactly what brand of crack you're smoking, Vince. I've heard that most of these shows are a nightmare because he rips everything up last minute. Is that fair to say?
Yes, it's very fair to say.
What I just saw, outside of Miz and Morrison actually being talented, was 1,000% garbage.
Yes.
That's worse than the Becky stuff. But I digress. That's Cesaro.
Yep.
All right, I don't know this other guy. Hey, D-Bry, when did he come back? Kevin,
Yep. Kevin knows we're going in and out.
who are these idiots?
It's the Street Profits.
The Street Topics?
Profits.
Profits. Why are they beating Cesaro?
They're the tag team champions.
Oh. Gotta make Cesaro look strong.
Yes.
Is that Bianca Belair in an all Smackdown outfit? God, advertising.
Right? Versus Raw.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to say that was one of the Bella twins at first.
I thought so too, but no, they're both pregnant and not anymore, not pregnant, but yeah.
All right. You know who has that title
Power Blue.
of being pregnant? Becky.
That's impressive.
Is that Selena Vega?
That is
Yeah.
outrageous.
She's married to Aleister Black.
Marching around the ring with Selena Vega.
Oh God, that was terrible.
Al is correct.
And now Belair has Vega right where
That's what you're at.
she wants her. KOD.
KOD?
Cover by Belair. This one's over.
What's KOD stand for?
Knockout drop.
I really think
Okay, this is the rest of the match.
to admit
This is our match.
this evidence.
Please retrieve the
He is wearing an APA
Yeah,
shirt.
okay. I thought it was a damn shirt.
Is it green goo?
No. It's green cash.
Okay.
In light of the new evidence, I have no recourse but to decide in favor of the plaintiff, The Miz.
Well, he came to play.
He did come to play.
Hey, when did Jesus come to SmackDown?
Savior of SmackDown.
Pause. Whoa. Is that who I think it is?
No.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Aaliyah. Whoever that is.
A who?
Aaliyah.
All right, so he was the Monday Night Messiah.
Yes.
Now he's the Friday Night Chump. What'd you say?
Savior of SmackDown.
Savior of SmackDown. Well, Roman's still on the show, so we'll get to that here. I'm sure it's number one. I'm sure this is a WWE production, so I'm sure the top 10, top one is Roman Reigns and the Usos. So let's see what this Aaliyah.
I'm the only one you've got.
Stops the kingdom.
Is that Buddy Murphy? Are they a thing? What's happening? Pause. You know what that reminds me of? WrestleMania 31.
Okay.
Otherwise known as WrestleMania Play Button. That's what it was.
So what they need.
Tug of war.
Yeah. Because
Just. Oh, I thought you were going to do the stomp on the.
no, she wouldn't sign the contract. She's been running away from signing the contract for weeks. So she had to.
This isn't interesting, Dan.
I know it's not.
Okay. Number 3. So what's going on here?
This is a free match with Street Profits, Kevin Owens.
Oh, that's how all this started.
Yeah.
Wow, Bobby Roode with him, just Daniel Bryan, Kevin. Who is that?
These people trying to stop the match.
Oh.
Or lack of match.
He's number 2.
Part of it. I'm sure they're seeing.
I look like the other guy.
That's my brother Jay.
Twin brother. Who's right behind him?
Why did you say he's right?
That was Jimmy Uso.
It always works when you don't say.
See the champ Roman Reigns.
Nothing works on Roman Reigns.
And Usos.
You know that.
All too well.
They keep pushing it. It doesn't work.
So the other one was at home.
Yeah. Oh, is that home? He's right there.
Yeah, he's right there.
It's on the jumbo screen.
I make you
See, number
He's 1 and 2.
Told you.
I will
Tribal law.
You will take orders. You will acknowledge me. You will respect me for who I am in the WWE and all that I do for our family. But you just can't. Then you're out. Not just you. You brought your brother with you.
Stop it!
Your wives. Your children.
So stupid.
So now we are going to highlight Hell in a Cell
That is correct.
and Halloween Havoc, and Dan will fill in the gaps